Finding the best broker to be trading on can often be a complex and expensive task, but today we're going to be comparing two of the best brokers out there to decide which one is the best one for beginner and expert traders. None of this is financial advice, always do your own research, but let's dive in to this video. So today we're going to be comparing Stoic FX with Exness. Now you've probably heard of Exness and it is a pretty decent broker, but there are some caveats from using this, and I would just say that a lot of what they do describe on their site isn't necessarily 100% true, and it's more for sales tactics. But when it comes to Stoic, I would definitely say that they are very surface level, and everything that they say they do to a good standard. For example, here, easy deposits and withdrawals, $10 minimum deposit and $20 minimum withdrawal. So this is actually one of the lower end of all of the brokers that I've actually used, in which, yes, if you are a beginner trader, you do just want to try the broker out, you don't have to commit to massive amounts like $500 or $1,000. You can actually just go ahead and deposit $10. Try the broker for a little bit, and if you like it, then yes, you can easily deposit more. And of course, other platforms out there as well will have a minimum $250 for withdrawals, but we can see here with Stoic FX that we do have a $20 minimum withdrawal. So very accessible for traders on the lower end, and I do love that for these guys. Now let's just start out by talking about the leverage, the speed, and the commission with all of these brokers, because these two brokers are actually pretty similar on a surface level, but I would say that Stoic FX does take the cake on a lot of these. So starting with leverage here on Exness, we can see that they're basically saying that you have unlimited leverage, and this just simply isn't true. So when I pick a broker, I do look at these kind of pages because I want an honest approach and I want to know exactly what I'm getting. Because we can see here it says unlimited, but if we go to another page here, we can see, yes, the spreads are much higher than on this page, right? The spreads say 0.2 here, and then here 11 on gold, which is crazy. And then if we do go to leverage, we can see customizable 1,000, 400, or 20 on some stocks. So not great from Exness there. But with Stoic FX, I found that you can get roughly around 500x leverage on most of the assets. Obviously, there are some kind of regulatory things that you can't actually go over a certain leverage with, but for the most part, Stoic FX definitely provide the best spreads and the best leverage out there. Guys, if you're looking to grow your social media, you should definitely be using SMMGo, the sponsor of this video. These guys provide real views, real services, and they have a fantastic support system as well. And to be honest, guys, every YouTuber that gets big starts out using an SMM service, and this is how you can turn your social media into an absolute rocket ship. So don't just take my word for it. Head to smmgo.io today and change your socials for the better with real likes, real views, and real growth across the board. Check it out in the description, and let's get back to the video. And if we're talking about liquidity here, guys, if you're an international trader and trade on platforms that accept US clients but do not have correct licenses, chances are you're putting yourself at risk of operating on a 100% B-book only broker. This basically means that they use their own liquidity, which could put you at risk of not being paid out or just getting banned for no reason. Now, Stoic, on the other hand, actually use a bunch of the top tier liquidity providers, allowing large volume trades to be filled with great accuracy. They also offer zero spread on Bitcoin trading like Binance, but with cheaper solutions than other exchanges like BitMEX or Bybit. So if you are someone that trades a bunch of different assets here, such as Forex, indices, cryptos, and more, then you can actually have everything at your fingertips in one place with Stoic FX. Now, this I just haven't found with things like Exness, and if they do incorporate crypto and stuff into this, usually it is something where the spreads are ridiculously high. Now, With Stoic, the spreads on Bitcoin are 0. So that's something that's fantastic and something you won't get with any other broker. Now, getting involved with this is super easy. All you got to do is press the link in the description, fill out all of this basic info, and then submit a quick KYC. What I found with Stoic compared to other brokers out there is the fact that Stoic actually do their KYC a lot quicker and more effectively than other brokers. So normally with other brokers, you're waiting hours, sometimes days, but when it comes to Stoic FX, they basically approved mine almost instantly, which I don't know if that's a unique thing and it's different for other people, but I was very surprised with that because I was easily able to deposit and get trading right away. So when it comes to comparing Exness with Stoic, it is going to be Stoic that wins for me. Of course, Exness is a bigger broker, but Stoic is newer, it's faster, it's cheaper, and they have that crypto accessibility as well as the reputable and credible liquidity. So that's going to be it from me. Definitely check this out in the description, and I will see you in the next one.